Y'all don't know how hard it is, how hard it was to be from North Abaco. You imagine that a man that never voted for himself in his entire life, Hubert Ingram, never voted for himself. And all the time that I know he was here, I don't remember seeing him at the poll at all. He became prime minister one time, didn't have a meeting. He won a consecutive term, didn't happen in decades in this country. Then he came back, and one of the words that he said, I was glad that it was first speech in the House Assembly, he lied to the people of North Abaco and the Bahamas. He said he gonna make sure that nobody in this country run for prime minister no more than 2 terms. If they could do it in America, we could do it in the Bahamas. You became and run the 3rd time. And then he wanted to come and run the 4th time. And he want to run again. So that's when he bring me that big encyclopedia book. He say, I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I said, that's a lie. I told him right in the house, that's a lie. And I remind him of what he said in the House Assembly. You said that nobody on your first speech should run for prime minister more than 2 terms. So that book is a lie. The title is a lie. And the whole time that Hubert was prime minister, 15 years, he had not met with the people of North Abaco to ask them what he can do for the people of North Abaco. It was painful going to Nassau and he trying to dock you. You go to see him, you want me to be your prime minister or your member of parliament? Yeah, and then laugh at you like you're a bunch of idiots. That's what we have. That's what we had. And it was painful to see that this guy used the people of North Abaco to fulfill his own political desire. Even to date, Hubert and Hubert Ingram picked Therese Bodle. He didn't give a hell about us having a say. He don't think that North Abaco people have a brain. You vote for her because I said so. That's a straight of a dictator. But we gonna fix you, Hubert, and we gonna fix her at the polls. It was rough. Hubert ain't fixed. I was voting for Hubert to get a gymnasium. This man did nothing for youth, nothing for sports. I remembered we had international beauty pageant. They had the girls came in from all over the world and they came to Green Hill Key. And let me say how weightless and no good Hubert Ingram was to the people of North Abaco. They came in on the domestic side and the airport and Treasury was already trash. And Hubert Ingram, as prime minister, only allowed the contractor to fix the side where the girls were just going to walk through. They were just walking through that. And he spent money, but he didn't touch the custom and the immigration department that had ants and rotten roach running through it. He didn't touch that. He cared more about the international beauty queens that only were going to pass through the domestic area. At the Green Hill Key ferry dock, he fixed up the dock. Everywhere that these girls were going to be, for just walking through, were crisp and clean. But where the people that supported Hubert Ingram worked, lived, he didn't touch it. Nothing. I asked all of them that is in the PLP diocese, I asked them, name me 3 things that people in my age group can be proud of Hubert accomplishing after 40 years, 3-time prime minister. Nobody in North Abaco can truly say that they were grateful for his time. Nobody in North Abaco in my age group can say of 3 things that Hubert made their life better. Not one single resort, not one single nothing. The only person that benefit from Hubert being prime minister is Hubert Ingram and all these oligarchy in Nassau. He gave them all the land from Sandy Point straight down the waterfront. He gave all the land away, but he didn't do it. My friend, boy, I miss my friend OC. I see one time he come to the airport, OC opening the door, I take the door and I slam the door back on him. I say, OC, stop opening the door for Hubert Ingram. That is finished. I miss my buddy OC Corners every time. This time a year, OC was excited. And I slammed the door. Hubert ain't did nothing for you, OC. He ain't did nothing for us, OC. He ain't did nothing for your children. Why are you still opening door for Hubert Ingram? And he didn't open one single door for nobody in North Abaco. And we have opened the door for Hubert Ingram 30 years, 3-time Prime Minister, and the door still has been closed by virtue of who Hubert Ingram picked to run as the candidate of North Abaco. Man slammed the door on Hubert Ingram on election day by saying no to Therese Bodle and yes to Kai Mills. I will open doors for the youth. Hubert didn't. He had 15 years as Prime Minister. He did not one gym, not one track and field. The road is a mess. All because Hubert Ingram was Prime Minister too long for too wrong, and he never cared about Abaco. He used Abaconians to fulfill his own political desire. Hubert didn't give a hell about North Abaco because he didn't even have a meeting with us. 15 years as Prime Minister, he wouldn't even meet with us because we didn't count. We'll count on election day. Y'all vote for Kai. The changing of the guard. Kai cares. That's why he's here. Say no to that for them. They don't care. Kai cares.